Recorded live from in the closet studio. It's Inside the Mind with the Brothers Humphrey.
And here it is, September 13th, the second recording of Inside Your Mind with the Brothers Humphrey. And may I say real quick, Jeremy, happy birthday.
Couldn't be said enough, Steve.
We can't steal content from them.
Just did.
Yeah, we did. The podcast heroes.
They don't. It's not like they have like contracts on their. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm tired.
I don't know. So,
dude,
what?
You just swallowed and I heard it all.
You heard that? I heard it too.
Let's just turn the feedback.
I seriously.
You were like 10 feet away from the microphone. Took a swallow of whatever was stuck in your throat from last night, and I heard it go all the way down.
Dude, I seriously thought it. I just heard it like echo.
You just thought it was from your own body?
Yeah, because my ears are plugged up. It's gross.
What's the name of our podcast?
Inside the Mind with the Brothers Humphrey. We should say, too, thank you to anyone who actually listened to the first one. We understand it was garbage.
It was terrible. I didn't think it was actually going to go out, but I paid buku bucks for that new Coke.
And it had some funny moments. First and foremost, I'd like to say we're sorry to anyone that may have been offended by a couple of the words we use. I want you to know that a lot of my best friends thought I was gay. So we can use that, right?
We're still on the fence. He still is gay.
So, and so we're going to try to tone it down a little bit.
We have to tone it down. Apple rejected us. I'm like, they actually listened to it?
Yeah, they
hate speech.
Yeah, they were not happy about that.
We're going to have to change your nickname to just straight up BC.
Yeah. What up, BC?
Bowel contusion.
Also, if you do listen to this through the website, www.thebrothershumphrey.libsyn.com.
How do you spell Libsyn?
Libsyn.
Fancy.
And so I do thank you for that. That is awesome. We are on a couple places. Google Play. So we're on that. I'm trying YouTube. I don't know how that's going. I think we need artwork. Some places won't accept you without artwork.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care about YouTube anyway.
Oh, wait. It just... Yeah. I got
Speaking of YouTube, did you watch that video I shared to you last night?
Yeah.
He literally was like, Friday the 13th. I was like, happy birthday.
Yeah, September the 13th. Yeah.
I was like, heck yeah.
And was he puking? Did it make him barf?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Imagine how bad that would burn.
It coming out your nose and stuff.
Oh.
If you don't know what we're talking about L.A. Beast.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. I think he does have like a thing with that. Like we can't take that.
Have a good day.
All right. He did the one chip challenge. He uploaded it last night for our birthday because we're best. I've never talked to him before in my life.
No, we're good friends. I went to his bar mitzvah.
I don't think he's Jewish. His name is Kevin. That's not a Jewish name.
I don't think that has anything to do with it.
Maybe not.
Goyle?
Goyle? The Boyle? Jewish.
That's one hell of a last name for a Jewish person.
So, we're going to cut back on our hate speech.
Yeah.
It does get hot in here.
It gets pretty warm quick. We should get a little fan eventually.
But that'll make too much noise.
Yeah, if you notice the name, what was it? Last week, Layla introed us.
And she said it perfectly.
Yeah, recorded live from In the Closet Studios.
And then the intro music stepped all over her, so if you couldn't hear
it,
neither could I.
Yeah, sorry about that. This week we're going to have, Gabby record. So
that was Millie.
No, Millie. We already had Layla. Millie can be next.
Why are we
after?
Oh, we're doing Millie for this episode that we're recording now. We'll do Gabby next.
No, we'll do Gabby on this one.
So they already know.
No, they don't know who Gabby is, so we're just saying that was Gabby who's recording.
She's the one who made an appearance in our first episode. Because
yes, that's true.
And then he said,
Gabby!
And then he said, get out of here, fucker. And he said, you're bothering me.
You're bothering me. That's from The Mask.
Bro, I know.
Yeah, you're bothering me.
And like when I was listening to this the other night and Jesse heard that, he's like, "That's from The Mask." And I'm like, "Heck yeah, I'm doing something right with these kids. That's from The Mask." And we watched Next Friday the other day. Me and Jesse did.
So yeah, Google Play, working on YouTube. I don't know how that works, but from what the advice I got from a couple other podcasters is that YouTube makes it easier to share to social media. And that's what they do. They share their YouTube to social media. That's why it's a video every time.
Oh, it's easier than because, that makes sense. Because then you could just click on the share button on YouTube on the video itself and click on Facebook or Twitter.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah, and we're on Stitcher.
I'm sure all 16 of you give a crap if we're on YouTube or not.
We got some okay numbers right now.
16. Holy.
Or something like that. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
17?
17.
Holy cow.
but
all
yeah.
the way from California.
California, Texas, Maryland.
Maryland?
Maryland.
Go away. Get out.
Virginia.
Who was it that had the argument? Is it Nevada or Nevada?
I don't remember.
It was, well, you've been catching up on podcasts, so you would have missed it.
I
think it was Steve and Kyle, and they were like, "Is it Nevada or Nevada?"
I did hear. You're right. You're right.
They chose it's. How do you say it, Steve?
Nevada.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't say Nevada.
Baby mama number 2 says Nevada, and I about slapped her in the face with words.
Yeah, it doesn't feel right. I want to promote us a little bit here.
Where are you going, Steven? Nevada. I'm gonna get some crepes and some Cavassier and bonbons. And
I'm gonna go to the Bunny Ranch.
Gotta go to the Bunny Ranch.
Even though the dude died, and I think they closed.
Oh.
Speaking of which, did you hear about Eddie Money?
I did. I shared that when I first heard it this morning. I was like, of course he dies on our birthday, you selfish prick.
And does he sing 2 Tickets to Paradise?
He's got 2 of them.
I hope he has at least once because he's going to need to go to Paradise.
He's not going to make it.
70 years old, man.
He looks like he lived that 80s rocker life. He ain't going to heaven.
I got
2 tickets to paradise. Take me home tonight.
Hold up. Let me promote it. We're on TuneIn, Stitcher, Google Play, working on other ones right now. We're trying to work on the Apple, and hopefully we can get that. Also, you can follow us on Twitter at ITMWTHBpod.
Wow.
And Facebook.com/Inside the Minds with the Brothers Humphrey. Follow us and share anything you see. I'd appreciate it. Comments on how terrible we are. That way we kind of know people are actually listening to this hot, smelly garbage.
Constructive criticism is always my favorite. Unless you talk bad about me, then fuck you.
Yeah, don't talk bad about him. You've just seen the fight we got in earlier.
Oh my God.
No, we don't.
This boy wants to pay me more money and got mad at me when I wanted less money. And then he kicked me out of his house.
Interest rate.
Oh, please.
I did figure something out. I figured out if you listened to last week, I said Tim Curry died.
Uh-huh. You figured out who it was?
Gene Wilder.
Nope. I don't even see the connection.
Willy Wonka himself.
I know. But he's blonde and Tim Curry's brown hair.
And Tim Curry. Well, that's a tough one because they're both character actors in their own right. I think Gene Wilder is a little more eccentric.
He's so much. He's the best. You ever see Blazing Saddles?
I have a long time ago.
Love that movie.
Terrible. I hated it. It was so boring. Good luck shutting that door. You got to move the hoodie. Oh, so
I'm out of here.
We the Willy Wonka part when they're on the boat, wasn't that all off the improv off the top of his head?
Why I don't know.
I'm pretty sure
but
it
that's
was.
awesome.
Yeah. I don't want to look it up.
It's raining, it's pouring, Beef Coon's ass is snoring.
Why are you singing that? Was that in the movie?
He says it's part of the boat scene.
Oh. I didn't know.
So, what's on the docket, Steve?
Well, so far
what the fuck was that?
That was me dropping my phone because my case is gone.
Dropped a brick.
Yeah. I don't know, man. So far, that is one of my two things.
Tim Curry. You have two things to talk about?
Yeah.
Oh. And I have nothing. I was relying on you.
Well, I mean, I wanted to talk about this last week or when we recorded. How long? It's been a long time. We recorded 3-4 weeks ago, the first episode?
Yeah, something like that.
And I think it was later that week I heard something, and I was hoping we can get in and record again, but we were waiting on the laptop.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about... yeah, don't bring that up. He had no problem coming over here to play with it.
Well, he came over to help me try to figure stuff out, and I actually appreciate it.
Couldn't help you get the laptop quicker.
Yeah, that's a good point. But
it's all good, though.
Did you hear what Donald Trump said about the hurricanes?
I'm just going to throw a paper towel at him. He'll stop. Oh, the nuke.
The nuke. Why can't we just... no, dude, you got a good Donald Trump that kind of sounds like John F. Go for it.
Do I?
Yeah.
We're just going to... We should just nuke all of the...
No,
yeah, I know. I'm trying to hone it here. I can't... It's been a long time since I've done a Daddy Trump.
I want to hear it. I want to hear your Daddy Trump. I want to hear your Daddy
If we nuke the Canes, what made him think that was a good idea?
Apparently, he said it multiple times. This wasn't the first time. But think about this.
Uh-huh.
If a nuke blows up in the top of a hurricane and it disrupts the path of if it disrupts a storm, it could stop the hurricane.
No.
Why not?
I don't think that's how it works.
But we've never tried.
So, true, but I don't think dropping nuclear warheads into, I'm going to assume, the ocean.
Wrong.
The biggest warhead you've ever seen. The biggest. It's great.
I just heard this one because they're talking about this on Steve and Kyle right now from back in the end of 2017. It was the Puerto Rico disaster hurricane.
Throwing paper towels at people.
Right. I wanted to tweet out to him saying, little did Puerto Rico know they were about to get paper towels. But no.
He was throwing paper towels like Michael Jordan was draining threes.
Puerto Rico is surrounded by water. Big water.
Big water.
Ocean water.
He's such a dunce. And you know what? If there's any Trump supporters out there listening to this, I doubt it because they don't have the time of day.
Dad listened to it.
Bits and pieces.
He ended up listening to the whole thing.
Oh.
Said it was stupid long. And I'm like, it was only 47 minutes.
Well, 47 minutes is an attorney when you're passing out in your armchair.
Oh.
I don't want our president to be as bad as he is. You know, that's like opening a business and saying, I hope it fails. Like, all these people who are against Trump are like, I hope he does the worst job ever. I hope he fucks up. And it's like, what's the point of that? It doesn't make... Like, if you hate the guy, great, but you want him to do good for us.
Yeah, I mean, it's bad enough. Yeah, it's bad enough we're already a laughing stock to the whole world because of him. But I agree. When he got elected, I didn't care either way. At the time, it was either him or Clinton. And honestly, if I'm being honest, I would have voted for him.
Do you know Felicity... Yeah, I didn't vote for anyone, but... You know, I don't even like Hillary Clinton, but at least she had the balls to go on Twitter and said, we're not going to nuke hurricanes.
We should try it.
I don't think that's the best idea for the environment that's already collapsing, but, you know.
And not only that.
Like, it's fake news weather.
Nuke the hurricanes when they're over. Where were they? Where did they hit? I'm tired, so the brain doesn't work.
Did they hit the Bahamas?
Bahamas, yeah, over the Bahamas.
We'll just get rid of the Bahamas altogether.
Yeah, see you later. It's already gone from the hurricane, so who cares?
Well, they get them every day.
Yeah,
no big deal.
Good test subjects. And not only that, what local news, those tornadoes that hit the other day were actually just straight line winds. Did you see what happened to Belknap?
I did.
They got tore up.
I like seeing that apartment building, and it looks like a scene from The Sims. Like, I got rid of the wall so I can see in the building.
So I can see in the building, yeah.
Woo!
It's missing the whole front side or back, I don't know, of the wall.
It's missing
in the
a
top.
side.
Yeah, and then the top,
and the
so
roof.
it's just literally
it's gone.
Individual square apartments.
Yeah, it's like something you would see in a cartoon.
Yeah. Or when Mars attacks.
That movie's so terrible. I love it. Bro.
Yes.
And there's so many big name actors and actresses in that film.
Well, that's a Tarantino film.
That's why it sucks.
I like that movie.
So did you hear what Felicity Huffman got today?
No, who's that?
She's the one who was part of the whole college scandal. Basically bribing to get her kid to go to it.
Right.
Her and Aunt Becky got the same thing too, right? She was sentenced today to 14 whole long days.
Oh.
In prison.
I'm surprised. That's actually a lot longer than I thought it was going to be.
But still, 2 weeks, and it's going to be lavish.
Do you know why? Because she paid off the judge and jury.
She got 14 days in prison. She paid $15,000 to rig her daughter's SAT scores. So her daughter didn't look as dumb as she was. Stupid idiot.
I didn't know it was that bad.
Obviously, her daughter's stupid because her mom was dumb enough to think she can get away with this. She also has to pay $30,000 in fines and do 250 hours of community service. So in the end, she'll do 7 days in jail and get off for good behavior. She'll pay the $30,000.
No, she'll go in for a weekend. She'll go in on like a Friday and not come out.
She'll only go in on the weekends, and complete. I know somebody personally that because she had to support her family still, she went to jail for like.
Who was it? I mean, someone I know or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you. you later.
Yeah, I can't.
She only went in on the weekends because she was the only one supporting her kids.
Must be nice.
Yeah. if it was a dad with kids to support, you're gone. You're gone.
You miss 1 month of child support. Here we go, jail time.
Well, I missed a lot of child support after my shoulder surgery.
Well, you get what I'm saying.
I just kept in contact with a friend of the court. Look, man, you're gonna get the payment as soon as I'm back. As soon as I'm back on my feet.
I get it. On my shoulders.
I had to surrender my Jeep this weekend.
Oh yeah. Do you still need help with that? What a boring conversation to talk about.
It's sad. I am sad. I love that Jeep.
Well, I understand. I loved my truck.
I didn't blow up my truck. And Felicity Huffman is married to William H. Macy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. And he didn't go down in it because he said he had no idea what was going on. Nice way to throw his wife under the bus.
Oh, yeah, he's still got to film Shameless. Fucking
yeah. So, did you see the picture I sent you last night about the storm coming in and I was driving right into it? Like, literally, I was like...
Did you see my video?
Well, yeah, I got a video of that, too. So I'm driving up there. No wonder it kept dimming out. So I'm driving up there, and I get there, and it's just pouring, like, so hard that the water flooded the road, and I'd hit the puddle of water, and it flew up over my windshield, and I kind of doused the pickup truck, but that doesn't matter.
That was me in Zealand. All of Zealand was like that.
It's fun. So I get to my first stop.
Just glad my engine
in beautiful Manistee, Michigan. A lot of people that listen local might know where it's at. It's where one of the casinos is.
You don't realize how big that national forest is.
It's huge. It's
until
like
you
the
realize
biggest one in Michigan.
I think it's the only one in Michigan.
No, they got one up north.
National forest?
Yeah, I think they got one up north.
We don't really count the UP. It's Michigan.
No, I count the UP. They don't count us. They hate us.
Fucking troll.
So we I get to my first stop, and the roof, it's flat. It's got a hole in it that goes down the building.
In the truck? In the building?
No, in the building. A giant pipe that comes out and shoots out.
Yeah, typical flat roof.
It just spews water, a waterfall, and you can
Looks
see
like diarrhea.
It's just flying out, and
Taco Bell
I get out of my truck, and my phone bounces off my fat thigh right into the river that's running down the storm drain.
But
right into it.
Did you have your phone in your hand?
I did, because I had to take a poop, so
I need my reading material, so I'm going to get it out now.
I was trying to upload the podcast on
the
YouTube.
Oh, yeah. That's how that worked for you.
The waterfall, I don't know. Not good, I don't think. The waterfall was, I don't know, 10 feet away from me, but it's going down into the road and down the curb. So you
threw it into the waterfall?
No.
That's what it sounds like.
It bounced off my leg and fell right behind the front tire of the truck.
And your leg's like a big trampoline.
Yeah. It fell right behind the front tire, and I actually lost a piece of my case that actually flew down the river And so later when I'm coming back, I got to get a piece of that case, the top part of the case. And there it is up against my back duals. I bent over to get it and stuck my knee right into water that was probably about, 5 inches deep.
So deeper than your penis.
Yeah, because my penis is only a little bit of an innie by at least a centimeter or so.
An innie. You hear it first, folks. He's got the first innie.
Yep.
Danny's like, I thought you were circumcised. I was.
Yeah. Oh.
It uncircumcised itself.
Yeah, she likes to play with it and watch it grow. It's like a worm.
Dangling on a hook.
Oh, that's gross.
And you know what the fish is, right?
No.
That tuna shoot.
Whisker biscuit. That's a good one. I've never heard tuna shoot.
I just made it up just now.
That's a pretty good, man.
I mean, I'm sure someone may have said it before, but I've never heard it before either. So.
That or the can of sardines.
We ordered pizza once, and they have the option for sardines. And I told Jesse he get it. I let him. I ordered him his own pizza as long as he tries sardines. And as soon as he did, I got him his own pizza and everything. And as soon as he smelt it, he couldn't do it. Like he got tears in his eyes. I said, "Look, man, I understand."
That's kind of mean though.
His own whole pizza. That's a deal. The sardines were like 2 cents.
Yeah.
We had people. I worked at Pizza Hut before, and they have sardines.
Sorry about that. I don't know why that happened.
That's because it's a Google phone.
It was my Alexa.
Oh, it did sound like Alexa.
Yeah, look at it go.
So,
go on. So sardines though.
they have a couple people order them, and it's the sickest thing ever. Because then I gotta open a can of sardines and stick my fingers in this sardine juice to get sardines out and throw them on a pizza. Then you have to properly store away these sardines, for health reasons. So then you put it in like a Tupperware or a bag or something. But no one ever orders it again. So then they just get I said, if I'm not going to put the whole can of sardines on the stupid pizza, I'm going to throw the rest away. You can't. Why? No one else is going to order them. This is like the only dude that orders them once a blue moon.
I had a guy when I worked back at the restaurant that he would bring
restaurant?
Nope. Nope.
Really?
No free plugs.
Oh. Well, you can't out Pizza the Hut.
Right.
So that's okay. I mean, that goes without saying. I mean, what's your other choices? Papa John's.
I like
Racist.
Papa John's.
But he's
no.
out though. Yeah, they're like.
But he wasn't racist. His exact words were, "I do not want to use." Who's the guy that's married to Kim Kardashian? See how good I am at pop culture. What's his name?
Come on, man.
You like him?
I know.
I can't think of his name.
Come on.
Kenny Smith. No.
Kenny Smith.
What is he in Cleveland show? It's Kenny something.
West.
Kenny West.
Kanye West.
Kanye West. Kanye West, they wanted to put him in a Papa John's commercial for the Super Bowl, and he said, I don't want to use him in my Super Bowl because in his music he says the N-word, but he said it. And the guy then turned around and said he said racist slurs, and he didn't.
There's like a whole recording of another conference call where he was like bashing black people and calling them N-words.
I didn't hear that.
Oh,
it's bad.
We'll Google it one day.
Yeah,
he's racist.
Well, I mean, if
he was raised in the South, I mean,
if Kramer can come back and still do
he
tours,
can't come back,
but he is
only for the white people who support him.
So
You're right. Fair. He is what you said he was, and I'll pay for you to tell me the same. Yeah. Jerry Seinfeld even tried bringing him back. He did Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee.
Yep.
And they even talked about it. I watched it too. The dude looks like a hot mess.
Well, he always kind of looked like a hot mess. He's old.
Yo, he's Michael Richards? Is that his name?
Yeah, Michael Richards, yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Just random. We're just going to...
Mm-hmm.
Do you think college athletes should get paid?
I don't want to.
On top of... No, I'm for
Yeah, they should.
On top of their full ride scholarship.
Yeah, because...
I agree, but it depends on the college and the division.
It's because if you're getting a player scholarship, you should get money because that college is getting a ton of money off of their merchandise and the money off the tickets. But if I was a physicist major, and I got a full ride to school, I'm not getting any money for that either. I'm getting the same thing that these athletes are.
You're also not risking CTE.
Yeah,
or putting your body on the line to make them.
I agree.
Also, the what'd you say? Physicist. The physicist department also isn't raking in a ton of dough.
That's what I'm saying though. Yeah,
and they're going to college to learn to do what they're doing. These people are going to college just to try to get the next step up.
That's why I'm saying is that these people are going. They're getting full rides with the other people. But these guys are getting the college a ton of money. They deserve a percentage of that. People are like, oh, they get a full ride scholarship. Well, so do these people that aren't making the college any money. They're just there to learn. So yeah, I was agreeing with you.
Oh, I thought you were telling me why it's not fair.
No, life isn't fair.
Tim Tebow.
What did Tim Tebow say?
He decided to tell ESPN what he thinks on the subject.
Was it that you shouldn't have sex till you get married?
Oh, he's proved that. Weirdo. He wouldn't even date Taylor Swift, who was actually, I believe, a virgin at the time. Still.
Gross. Taylor Swift is ugly. She looks like a raccoon.
That's sad. She was interested in him, and he said no because he thought she would be a bad influence on him.
Oh.
I don't want you to write a song about me. And so Tim Tebow, he said he basically supported the colleges not paying the athletes, and people are blowing up on this because most athletes, if you really think about it, most of these athletes didn't grow up in some rich house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
But Tim Tebow did. He didn't need to get paid on top of his full ride scholarship to where'd he go?
I don't know because I'm not a Tebow fan, so
I don't remember.
Yeah, so it doesn't really
Oregon?
bother me none.
No, I'm thinking of Joey Harrington. So people,
the old QB for the Lions?
Yeah, I think he was like a Duck, and I think he was like Heisman Trophy winner Duck. So yeah, Tim
Lions
Tebow's
suck.
Tim Tebow. Yeah, they're so shitty they can't even lose right. Who gets a draw?
What is it? They're arguing about it at work. The Lions are gonna go great. You got a coworker. The Lions are
gonna do great. Is that what you said?
Yeah, the Lions are gonna do wonderful with chili dogs.
Yeah, they're gonna do wonderful as opposed to.
Well, the other guy that works there.
16?
Yeah, the other guy that works there. Yeah, they already beat that, so they got a half.
They got a half.
I
know. I saw you comment on Joe Chapman's post on Sunday. That's why you were like, I knew it. They're gonna go this and this. I said they literally can't now because they only drew, and I forgot to say that.
Oops.
Because I think you said they were gonna go.
My prediction was 2-14.
2-14. I said, well, they can't now.
Yeah, so I changed it to 2.5 to 13.5.
It's pathetic.
It's terrible.
And even, and I don't want to. Sorry about that. I don't want to defend anyone and anything. But if these fucking teams are tied,
let them go.
Keep playing.
It doesn't matter how long it goes because a tie in professional sports is ridiculous.
This ain't fucking.
And I don't even watch
Pee-wee.
it. They shouldn't tie in Pee-wee. But yeah, you got one guy saying they're gonna do great. They'll make it to the playoffs, and then you got another guy who is a
smart
Chicago Bears fan.
Oh God, Eric.
Yeah,
oh.
They're gonna do great. The Bears are gonna be awesome. You watch, we're gonna beat everyone that comes our way. And I'm like, you just lost your first game.
Well, opening day jitters.
Then he's like, we got the Broncos this week, so we probably gonna beat them. I think they had the Broncos, and I'm like, no, you're not.
Can I digress for a second?
Yeah, it's the only way.
So we were talking about college. The University of Michigan athletic department in 2018 brought in $182 million for 1 year, and they can't pay like their starting quarterback. Like what, $20,000 a year? Just give them some money to live on.
Because they also have to, even though they got a full ride, they have to go to a part-time job.
Yeah, because they got to pay for like food.
Yeah, like I say, give them $10,000 a year, even at the minimum for food or transportation purposes.
Shit, when Clayton Kershaw was in the single A division in baseball, he was getting $20 a day for food.
The Whitecaps, no, AAA baseball pays
single A.
No, I know, but
AAA.
Toledo. They pay $25 per diem in food a day if you're out of town.
How do you know that?
Stephen Kyle. They just talked about it.
The Toledo Mud Hens. The crazy thing, we're talking sports now. The crazy thing about all Detroit sports is like the Tigers have all these great prospects. They do. They got some people coming up. Not from the Whitecaps this year.
They're terrible.
They took last.
Did they? The Whitecaps took last? That's the first time in a
Oh,
long time.
It was not good. When we went and saw them on that Friday and they got blew out.
Oh, my God.
I couldn't help it. Sorry. I apologize.
The only thing blown out here is your interpretation of yourself.
So, they had like 20 wins and 25 losses or something.
Ooh, that's almost 50%.
It might have been worse.
They only play that much?
Yeah, they don't play a lot.
I figured I would have put it at least in the hundreds. Not 55.
Well, they start in what, April, and they're done.
Yeah.
And they're done in August.
Are they?
Unless they go to the finals.
Yeah. I guess that makes sense because the playoffs are in
Their
September.
last weekend was Labor Day weekend. Yeah, so Steven's farting. We're in a closet.
Literally. In the closet studios.
With the door closed, and Steven's been farting this whole time.
I farted 3 times.
You didn't hear that one, but the other 2 I heard plain as day.
Ironically, when Mike was sitting here working on the computer earlier, he ripped ass in that wooden chair. I was in the bathroom, and I heard it, and it was nasty, and I said,
that was him? I thought we had a minor earthquake in Michigan.
Oh, no, that was just him walking.
It. Oh.
It's okay. He doesn't listen. Well,
is that why he can't hear his own earthquake feet?
What were we talking? We were talking about the Whitecaps going terrible.
Yeah, look up their record.
I am right now.
Midwest League, single A. MILB. MI?
MILB.
Yeah, because MI is short for minors.
Here we go.
Clayton Kershaw played on the minor league circuit too, or the Midwestern League circuit.
Oh, I don't know why this is.
Yeah, their record was terrible. And
it gave me the Vancouver Whitecaps football.
Oh, yep, I got that too. You got to literally type in West Michigan.
I didn't know there was another one.
Well, Vancouver, it's soccer.
Soccer's lame.
In Canada.
Soccer's lame.
So we got all these nice prospects. And Gardenhire, our Detroit Tigers coach, his manager, is a prospect manager. But you know how the Tigers go. By the time these prospects reach the majors, they're going to fire the fucker anyway. He ain't even going to be there.
That's one of the biggest things about Detroit sports I know, especially with the baseball and the football. They get new coaches. The baseball. They get new coaches.
I didn't know what you were talking about. I was like, what baseball?
They get new coaches, and they got to teach these guys their way of coaching. You got to do this. And then they do bad for a couple seasons because the people are learning. They get fired. They get a new coach, and they got to go through the whole process again.
The crazy thing is with Detroit, it doesn't matter who the new coach is. I think they just keep the same playbook because everyone knows it.
Yeah.
Run,
pass, run.
Third and 15? You better run that motherfucker.
Better run it. I think it's more so because they know they're not going to get the 15 yards, so they better try to run to keep the clock going.
No. Nope, that's
dumb.
bad play.
Okay.
They should at least try to get the first down. I don't give a fuck where the clock's at.
49 wins.
Losing, yep.
90 losses.
The Whitecaps?
The Whitecaps, .353.
Where? And they took last, right?
They took dead last
Dead
by
last.
60.06.
So
Yeah, they
They
play
must have-
139 games.
they must have had a shit ton more games after I saw them in July.
Well, yeah, they usually play, like 2 or 3 at home on an off week and then 4 or 5 at home on a good week.
Yeah, I guess they're probably like 2 nights off, and that's just for traveling because they're not in a fucking plane. They're in a bus.
They're in a bus.
That the Rapids sold them for profit.
Big Daddy Bussin'.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Let's start a busing company. Big Daddy Bussin'.
There already is, ain't there?
No?
Daddy Bus Company or Magic Dad.
Magic. Daddy Magic? Oh, wait, that's...
Magic.
That's bad.
It's Magic Dad Bus Company.
Yeah, DADD?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I used to work out of a building that they rented
Yeah,
to
I remember.
us.
Yeah. Remember you just got your back surgery, so you slip on the ice?
Oh, multiple times. They had a sign, like a regular metal steel fucking sign next to the building, and it got snowed on, and I didn't know it was there. It was just laying flat on the ground. And do you know what happens to metal when it gets wet?
No.
It gets really slippery.
Really?
So,
Oh. My apologies. I didn't know I clicked that.
we know what Steven's listening to. we know what him and Danny are going to do tonight.
Ma!
They're going to get rowdy.
Ma!
Get that cowgirl.
Get my banjo! It's time to pluck!
So she's clucking while you're plucking.
How'd it look? My headphones moved kind of funny.
You went so full on old man hair.
It's so hot. So I got a surprise. The first recording, Jeremy bought us some new Coke, and it was probably the most boring segment from what people told me.
Well,
I turned that off.
You remember the headphone debacle where like we were talking like this?
Yeah.
Because like a half a second after we'd say a word, it would play back into our ears, and
bad.
It throws you off so bad. So you're just like, hey, how you doing? So here, let's test this. I'm gonna say, hey, Steven, how are you? And I just want you to repeat, hey, Steven, how are you? Like literally right after I say,
Okay.
hey,
Steven,
God damn it! See, I can't do it. That's what it was.
So I had an idea even kind of before we recorded to every now and then get some different sounding foods to try on the podcast.
You got a
and
puke bucket.
No, this one I don't think will be puke bucket worthy. So I want to do that real quick before we dive into it. Let me just go ahead and play this for you. I hope you like it.
His sex music.
I don't think it picked it up. Let me try that again.
I heard it.
But from here, it didn't show much here, so I'm gonna turn it up and play it.
I heard it in my headphones.
Well, I'm gonna do it again anyways.
We were in real time. What do you do with the food?
I totally.
If you don't know, just quick, if you don't know that's Larry King interviewing a lady who was like raped or something, or like
I watched the
attempted
video.
rape or attempted molestation, and she had just got some takeout, and she was like, yeah, he took the food, he moved the food, and then he proceeded to...
No. Her story was, you be Larry King. So
Okay.
So I handed him all this food to hang on to, and I proceeded to give him a ride. And I wasn't too nervous because he told me to go down a main street, and we were driving. Then we went down another main street. And then when we got to his place, he proceeded to slam my head into the steering wheel, then handcuff me and said, all I want is a piece of ass. If you don't do anything, I won't hurt you.
This is sad, okay? And then Larry King followed up with the best bit of reporting, the best follow-up question I've ever heard in anything newsworthy. This lady gets her ass beat for a piece, so this stranger can have a piece of ass, and Larry King says, what do you do with the food?
Yeah, her rebuttal is, I don't know, I guess he put it on the floor or something.
I was a little busy.
You're getting raped.
Stupid.
So, yeah, I learned how to pull audio off the internet.
My man.
That was
What did you do? Just play it on the computer and record it through the microphone?
No, that's not a bad idea, but there's actually converters you can use online. You just type in the URL and it'll save to your thing. So I was walking through Dollar Tree, so we already know this food is going to be bad.
So I spent $20 on a can of Coke, and he goes to the Dollar Tree to, make it up to me.
$1.06 plus a penny for the bag.
They charge for bags?
Yeah, they charge for bags. Well,
so does Aldi.
Yeah, but they're losing money now, so they're actually contemplating raising the prices over $1.
It's going to be called $5 Tree.
Yeah, it's going to be called Dollar General. Oh wait,
Family Dollar.
Oh wait,
Walgreens.
Dollar Store. What? What's that one that used to be by the Family Fair? Dollar Money or Money Dollar? You know what I'm talking about?
The one that was run by like that really mean Asian lady. I think that was her own personal thing.
Yeah, it was terrible. There was nothing in there.
You walk in, there was like a keyboard for an old 1980s computer, and next to that,
a razor,
and maybe a magnifying glass, and an ant farm.
Don't forget the fake flowers and candles.
You gotta have the fake flowers and candles.
So here we have from the Dollar Tree.
Jesus candles?
Jesus candles.
Oh.
And Mary.
That's why she was in business for
Mary.
20 years.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she was selling Jesus candles in
Us
the pot
yeah.
out the back.
Us millennials didn't want her stupid candles, so she had to go out.
Fluffy stuff, bacon-flavored cotton candy.
It's got a picture of you on the back.
It does. He's a cute little guy, too. So... do you want to take the first bite, or do you want me to take the first bite?
Yeah, slap me some of that bacon fluffy stuff. And the fucked up thing is, it is as pink as a pig.
It's pretty moist in here, so that top of that's a little hard already.
It doesn't smell like bacon. It kind of smells like bacon, but it smells like cotton candy. I mean,
it smells pretty good.
It smells good, yeah. I didn't even take a bite, you fuck.
Oh, that's weird.
It tastes like burnt Cheerios.
Yeah, with a little bit of cotton candy.
Oh, there's that bacon. It's actually not bad.
It's pretty good. It smells like banana nut Cheerios. That's what it smells like.
It kind of tastes like banana nut Cheerios.
Yeah. Bacon my ass.
Yeah, right. It's just they didn't know what to do with all their expired strawberry cotton candy, so they mixed it with
banana?
No. Insulation and put it out there for the public.
Oh, is that what I feel cut in my throat?
Tiny shards of glass.
My soul's on fire. MSG.
I finished Stranger Things.
I know you told us the first recording. Oh no, you told me after. Yeah, you cried.
Cried like 4 times.
It's sad.
Jesse didn't cry that fucking.
Did you watch all the way through the credits for the bonus scenes?
Of course.
So you know.
I know. Liz doesn't.
They totally caught what's his name that was with the Russian that died. This is the only way.
Yeah, Liz don't. She thought it was over and got up and went and had a cigarette.
Dumbass.
Stupid. Smoking stupid.
A lot of people missed it actually, so yeah, so if you guys got any ideas on some crazy food for us to try, nothing like bugs.
Thank God.
I don't like bugs, but something that might have a weird flavor. Like, I want to try a wasabi Kit Kat.
Hey, oh, I do too. I love wasabi. You ever like the wasabi peas?
Wasabi is gross.
You don't like wasabi?
It made me throw up.
What?
Out of my nose.
Cleared your sinuses.
It hurt really bad.
God, wasabi's the bomb. Some Chinese food.
But yeah, if you got any weird things, again, Twitter.
Hey, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. It couldn't be said enough. Happy birthday to you as well.
Is it my birthday?
Yeah, at least 45 minutes after me.
So that means I'm 29 and 45 minutes old.
Twitter at ITMWTHB. Nope, I read that backwards, see?
Why can't we just make it the Brothers Humphrey? Why can't we just make it the Brothers Humphrey?
We can. Yeah, let's do that. We can do that.
We
We'll
ain't
change it.
TMNT.
We can change it right
We
now.
have some Mutant Ninja Turtles in this bitch. We're not a fucking acronym. We're the brothers goddamn Humphrey. Beep Goon!
We can change that right now.
Is this thing on? So,
All right. Find us on Twitter at The Bros Humphrey. That's The Bros Humphrey. HUMPHREY. You can actually find it on our Libsyn page and click on the Twitter icon. And, of course, on Facebook.com/Inside the Mind with the Brothers Humphrey. Again, comment and give us some ideas for food because I'll try it. I want this one to be fun.
did you see what's trending number 1 on Twitter right now?
No, what is it?
Borderlands 3 was released today.
Who cares?
Who the fuck cares? And number 3, hashtag. Okay, number 1. Actually, number 1 is Felicity Huffman, right?
Naturally.
But they got a promoted by That's why Borderlands 3 popped up. It's being promoted by them, and they paid for me to see it. Fucking. Oh, we gotta cut that out.
Yeah, we do.
Okay.
48-28.
I did pretty good.
That was good.
Thank
I'm
you.
shocked.
Right. 48-28. Oop. Number 2, hashtag, hey 19-year-old me. I don't know anything about that. I didn't read about it.
Hey, 19-year-old me. Little did you know, you're about to have a second kid, and you're going to stay at the restaurant for another 6 years.
Number 3, trending on Twitter, hashtag, white privilege.
Hey, 19-year-old me. Little did you know, you have privilege.
Should we? Let's see. I think it. Oh, yeah. People are mad that Felicity Huffman's only getting 14 days in jail.
Yeah,
Not-
she deserves more. I agree. But it's just that's the way the
'cause,
world works.
You know, yeah, I know. It's fucked up because if she was black or Mexican or anything.
Well, I mean, if she was me
just
or
poor,
you. Yeah.
Yeah, and you bribe someone to get your kid into a prestigious college, you're going to jail for more than a year.
But think about this, too. Isn't it the same way? Now, what happens if they donated money to the college to build a new Felicity Huffman Studios or whatever?
Or West Wing.
Auditorium or something.
Well,
that kid's going to college.
That's a flaw on the college, not the person. It's not really a bribe; it's a charity, and they feel the college could accept whoever the hell they want. If you give them a huge charity bump and they decide to accept your kid, well, you're gonna pay for your kid to go there. They don't give a fuck if your kid fails or not. But to bribe someone to change an actual score on the SAT so they can go there you can't do that.
Yeah, it's stupid. Did you want me to practice my wedding ceremony? Because I got 8 days.
I thought it was this weekend.
It's next weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I read the script, and if you can do me the modest pleasure of pretending to be the people, that way I can kind of get my timing down. If you guys didn't know, I am marrying a couple next weekend, and I've never done it before, so I am a little nervous. Oh, man.
You still want me to print that out for you?
It might help.
Put it in the book?
It might help. Why are you leaning so far back?
I'm eating cotton candy.
Right on. Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here on this beautiful day to witness the union of Jeremy and Stephen in holy matrimony. Now, I made you the woman, so please, if you're not going to take it serious, we don't have to do this.
Look, man, you got to be prepared for this. It's September. People are getting colds now.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, your microphone just fell at you. Yeah, this isn't the best table. I've been looking for a new table. All right, ready?
Yeah.
This is a great day. Oh, this is a day of great celebration and reverence on which we come together before the universe to recognize and commemorate the sacred love and dedication shared between these two people. It is wonderful to have family and friends here to join us today. The bride, Jeremy. It's actually not in there. I just had to. The bride and groom would like to thank their guests for being here and would like you to know that each of you were invited here on this day because you have played an I'm too tired. I'm sorry. Integral part in their
You're
intertwining
gonna be tired
lives.
when you do it.
I know. I
you're
gotta work.
fucked.
I know.
You're so fucked.
I'm gonna skip the
gotta
candle
fix
lighting. Marriage is truly a magical gift, as Mark Twain noted. Marriage makes of two fractional lives a whole, and it gives to two purposeless lives a work.
Sorry, I had chili beans.
It gives to two questioning natures a reason for living and something to live for. It will give a new gladness to the sunshine, a new fragrance to the flowers, a new beauty to the earth, and a new mystery to life.
You're not going to finish that sentence like that, are you?
No, you were saying hold on.
Well,
so
what happens if, you're marrying someone?
Something.
What happens, what would you do if the bride, it's emotional time, she's in love, starts crying and snorts?
Well, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see when it gets there. You know what I'm saying?
I would just leave.
Oh.
I would just set everything down and walk out.
See you later.
Yeah.
Alligator.
Yeah, just buy me a new book later. It's all good, man. Just leave it there. Just get out.
Oop.
Oh, God, it's gonna break the computer.
In the time that Jeremy and Steven have spent together, they've built the sturdy foundation for
30 years, motherfucker!
lifelong relationship. Woo!
Unless it's about money, then he'll yell at me.
After a great deal of thoughtful consideration, they've decided to bind themselves to one another for the rest of their lives.
I just almost spit all over the place because for some reason when you said that, it was just funny. It was funny to me.
I think of Dumbledore every time when at the end of the 7th Harry Potter and he's like, it latched on to Harry himself. Every time I hear that, I think of bind. It binded onto himself.
I just think of Gorilla Glue.
Oh, yeah.
Dad, why is Rose named Rose? Well, your mother loves roses.
Oh, I saw that.
Oh. Or so what did he say?
I'm proud of you, Gorilla Glue number 4.
I would so name my son Gorilla Glue.
You named him Bryson. Pretty fucking close.
I didn't name him that.
Oh, that's such a weird name.
I wanted Jeremy.
All right. Uh-oh. I didn't click on that. All right.
So I'm Jeremy, right? The bride.
Yep. Yep. May you
I'm
all
a man grown.
remember and cherish this sacred ceremony, for on this day with love we will forever bind Jeremy and Steven together. Who gives this bride today?
It is I, the fat guy from Aladdin, humble thief. Who dare disturbs my slumber?
Gave a wonder. Oh, Iago.
Patience.
Oh, Prince Ali. All right.
Jasmine, come stuff me.
If
I
there's
didn't know you had a Boost Mobile.
I miss those.
Where are you at?
If there's anyone in attendance who has cause to believe that this couple should not be joined in marriage, you may speak now or forever hold your peace.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I am their physician,
Uh-huh.
and I feel like if they stay together any longer, they're both going to have a heart attack.
Well, there's that, because he is dead. Marriage is a sacred ceremony. Today we observe the union of these two people with the respect the occasion warrants. While we honor with reverence, however, we also celebrate with great joy. For marriage life, a shared life, it's supposed to be married, is a tremendous blessing. Now as Jeremy and Steven embark on this journey together, they will be able to nurture the love that makes each of them better versions of themselves. Marriage is, indeed, the perfect garden from which to sow and harvest
Christ.
personal growth.
This is such a long ceremony.
Was that Jeremy or Steven?
Who cares? It's me now, here.
Oh, do you want me to stop?
When does it get to the sweet part? Like, you basically just explain marriage in multiple different forms.
And that happens at least for another 5 paragraphs.
And they don't even, they know what they're doing. You don't have to explain it to them. Just say, look, bitch, do you want to marry this dude? Look, dude, you want to marry this girl? All right, cool. Let's party.
Jeremy and Steven, I just
How-
skipped a lot of it. Just the sacred vows that you make to one another today
How
present
long-
you with the opportunity to express your love in your own
How long did it take for
words.
me and Liz to get married? We were in the courthouse. It was like 2 minutes.
It was like about 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Go shoot.
I
for
would
that.
at this time that when I record this on my own with time.
I'm not even in
it's
this
10
wedding. And I'm
minutes.
falling asleep.
Jeremy, would you please repeat after me?
They're divorced already.
I,
I,
Jeremy,
Jeremy,
take you, Steven,
you, Steven,
for my lawfully wedded husband.
for my.
That wasn't even a cry snort. You sound like you got a chili dog stuck up your
My uncle
nostril.
told me to put a chili dog up in my nostril, and I got a jalapeno stuck in it.
So you're just trying to snap rocket that out real quick?
A chewy.
A chewy.
Take you, Steven,
For my lawfully wedded husband.
for my lovely wedded husband,
To have and to hold.
to have and to hold
From this day forward.
from this day forward,
For better or worse.
for better or worse.
For richer or poorer.
We're poor.
I promise to be true to you. No, curiosity.
Promise to be true to you.
I think it sounds fine. Curiosity.
It's just really long.
Should I stop what I'm doing
You
and
should
say,
stop everything.
should I say, hey, you have to say all of it. You just said poorer. You have to say it all or it doesn't count.
Yeah, I mean, you might want to be with them when you're poor, but if you get rich, you're gone.
See you later. You just screwed that pooch.
So what happens if she gets rich and then leaves him? She can't go for alimony because alimony is you paying your spouse so they're comfortable because they get used to a life and you got to keep them in that life until a certain amount of time. Judge ruling. That's what alimony is.
I thought alimony was, so say me and you were really married, you were rich, and I lived lavishly off of you.
Yeah.
If I were to cheat on you, I'm not getting any alimony. But if you cheated on me, you get alimony. Now, if it's a mutual divorce.
You can get alimony even a regular divorce.
think so.
Yeah, oh yeah, you can.
Because if you,
Yeah.
if,
No, you can.
if I cheat on you,
No, that's fine.
I'm breaking the actual marriage law.
Holla, we want prenup.
We want prenup.
Yeah, something that you need to have because when you leave, your ass
Get
gonna
money.
leave and have 18 years.
Get money.
On his 18th birthday, found out it wasn't his.
I'll leave.
Saying I ain't saying you go, digger.
Hi. All right, I got a question before we kind of end this, and this popped in my head the other day.
We're poor.
We are poor. How do you say miracle?
Miracle.
Oh, God. How do you say miracle whip?
Miracle whip.
Why are you saying miracle?
Because I can.
You really say miracle?
Yeah.
Oh.
Who the fuck cares?
Well, I was curious because I say miracle, like the miracle on 34th Street or whatever, 54th Street.
And it's spelled M-I, so
Right.
it's like miracle.
It's mir. Like, how do you spell mir?
There's no-
M-I-R-R-O-R.
Is there two R's in miracle?
No, but it's just, that's mir. Now, if you say mare, that's M-A-R-E.
What's that, Siri? Hey, Siri, how do you pronounce miracle?
I find this on the web.
Oh, you're no fucking help.
It's fucking Siri.
Okay, but she knew what I said. She
Well, she knows
hold
how
on,
to
hold
listen
on.
to retard.
Oh.
I'm just saying, but I say
No,
I say Miracle Whip.
So do I.
But I say miracle on 54th Street, and I say Miracle Whip. Why do I say different?
Because you're Midwestern. Hold on.
I thought it was more of a
How do you say miracle?
thing.
Sure. Translation to which language?
English.
Japanese.
Oh.
奇跡的なこと.
Wow.
That sounded sexy. She said,
Dude.
"Get sick on my nuts."
I heard sit on my dick nuts.
Hold on.
奇跡的なこと.
It's Kasikitikato.
That's pretty badass.
I didn't know she could do that.
That's new. Yeah, because when I had mine, she could translate
Wow.
to Spanish and English.
Hold on. Translate, I'm a white boy cocksucker. My name is Steven.
Sure. Translation to which language?
Is that French?
German.
Ich bin ein weißer Junge, Schwanzlutscher. Ich heiße Steven.
Oh man, that was dead sexy. Like,
Did you hear how short it was? Wait until you see the spelling. I'm just gonna spell out the whole sentence for you.
Ich bin
All right.
Yeah, the space bar is pause.
I didn't have space, but continue.
Yeah, you did.
Well, the mouse cursor
Yeah.
the screen.
You got
closed.
okay. You got to get out of the habit of double tapping the mouse pad. Period.
I actually just hit
Listen,
the right, the left.
All right, you ready to
clicker.
start timing? We're gonna. This is. I'm a white boy cocksucker. My name is Steven. Translated into German. I want you to time how long it takes her to say this.
Sure.
Ready?
Yeah.
Set. Go. Well,
Ich bin ein weißer Junge, Schwanzlutscher. Ich heiße Steven.
That was 3 seconds.
okay. This is how it's spelled. First word, ICH. Second word, BIN. Third word, EIN. Fourth word, WEI. Big B. Because it's not a regular B. ER. Fifth word, GUN or JUNGE, comma. This next word is like Schwarzenegger. SCHWA.
That's how you spell Steven.
No.
Yeah.
NZLUTSCHER, Ike. Heim.
Sounds like Steven.
ICHHEI, big B E, Steven.
Steven with a V or PH.
V. They're not animals.
Yeah. Actually, I just got a message from someone at work the other day, and Taylor, who said, I had sent her a picture of my license. I had no idea I was spelling your name wrong the whole time. Yeah, you were. Why didn't you say anything? Because who cares? It doesn't matter. I said something to Sam when he first set it up, but it doesn't matter.
I don't know why people think anyone named Steven, born Steven, in America, spells it with a PH.
No, because they're Stefan at that point. In America,
we're not.
it's
We're
Stefan.
so improper that it's a fucking V.
Yeah, it's stupid. So honestly, I was curious about the Miracle versus Miracle. Maybe we'll put a poll up for our, 8 followers. I'm curious. I assume you're in.
We have 10 likes on our Facebook page. Moving on up.
Yeah, but 2 of those are us.
We finally to the north side
We
because
have-
we didn't make it to the east side. We're northeast.
We actually have a couple people on Twitter too. So
Yeah,
thank you.
I know. What was your question? I wasn't listening to a word you were saying after I got done spelling out PH.
That doesn't shock me. Actually.
What? Well, I was. What? What'd you ask?
The fucking
Yeah, your typing isn't loud or nothing.
I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't typing at all. The Miracle versus Miracle.
What about it?
I wanted to know how many people agree with it. Like,
Are you trying to do a poll or something?
Yeah, I said maybe we could do a poll for our little
All
bit
right.
of listeners.
Are you trying to do that right now? You could do it later.
No, I'm not trying to do it right now. I'm saying,
You know, the beauty with this computer that we got from Mike, thank you, Mike. It's got a lot of RAM. It's got a nice fuck off processor, CPU, okay?
I don't
you
think
could-
people care about this.
No, but you could open everything you want to open and have it open without it crashing and keep it going.
Sure.
Just keep one page as your recording so you don't lose that, but everything else.
Right.
That way you don't have to keep typing shit.
I was changing the Twitter handle over here so I can copy it into Libsyn so people, when they click on it. All right, so you want to call it? Let's just call it.
Yeah.
It's been an hour.
I'm sweaty.
6 minutes. I'm very hot. I really hope people listen, and if they enjoy it, let us know.
This one was better than the last one.
I think so. It wasn't
was
as
nonstop.
Yeah, it wasn't as crazy. There's moments. Yeah. Follow us on Twitter at the Bros Humphrey, and on Facebook.com/Inside the Minds of the Brothers Humphrey. You can listen to us, subscribe, listen on Stitcher, TuneIn, and Google Play. Also Libsyn.com. TheBrothersHumphrey.Libsyn, LIBSYN.com. We're working on Apple and YouTube and Spotify. We're working on that still. So
Yeah, we're gonna get Apple. We just gotta stop being so
not we.
me. I gotta stop.
Okay.
I only said the FAG word once today.
That's pretty good.
I'm
proud of
It's
you.
gonna be gone. You won't even hear it.
Dude, you so grew up. You're such a beautiful boy.
I'm 30 now.
I can tell.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. It couldn't be said enough. Thank you. Happy birthday to you.
Is it my birthday?
From what Mom said, the day she pushed you out of her vagina.
We might have to edit that out. That might be way beyond Apple's standards.
Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, with YouTube, for like the first, I think it said like 30% of the video you share, you can't say any bad words. Otherwise, they could take you off because that's all they watch.
We'll see you next Tuesday, Steve. I think. Well,
It's
because
like-
remember you said shoot.
Shunt? Naruto. We didn't have any movie quotes this week.
Yeah, we did.
And remember, we're always watching.
That's Angels in the Outfield. But we did. You fucking quoted Aladdin. That's a movie.
All right. So, yeah. Tune in next week, and we'll be back with Inside Your Mind with the brothers Humphrey.
I thought we were using that last.
I mean, we can use whatever we want.
We'll do both.
Yeah, why not? All right.